Hi, my name is Rod Main, and thanks for watching this video. When the examiner looks at your band score that he or she awards, they're looking at fluency and coherence, they're looking at lexical resource, vocabulary, your grammatical range and accuracy, and your pronunciation. And today I want to talk a little bit about fluency and coherence. When the examiner is assessing your fluency and coherence, he or she is looking at how fluently you speak. Are there repetitions when you're speaking? Do you repeat yourself? Do you correct yourself? And if so, how often? How many hesitations do you make while you're speaking? And are they long hesitations or long pauses? When they're long, that shows a lower level of ability. And they're also looking at, does what you're saying make sense? Or do you contradict yourself when you're speaking? How well do you link your ideas together? And the other thing that they're looking at is your topic development. Are you able to really talk about the topic that's given you? If we look at the fluency portion of the fluency and coherence, you'll see that the band descriptors say that, for example, a band 9, you speak fluently with only rare repetition or self-correction. So basically what that means is that you're like a native English speaker. There's no hesitations. But if you come down to a band 4, you cannot respond without noticeable pauses, speak slowly with frequent repetition and self-correction. So you've got a range of things here that you're looking at. And if you look from band to band, speaking fluently with only rare repetitions, a band 8 with occasional repetition or self-correction. You come down to a band 7, a person speaks at length without noticeable effort, but they have some language-related hesitation at times, or some repetition and or self-correction. So all of these things, it gradually goes from somebody who's a band 4 that is a very slow speaker that makes frequent repetition, self-correction, to a band 9. And it'll tell you here what you need to do to get to the next level. When the examiner is looking at your coherence, anything from band 9, which again is like a native English speaker, everything is coherent, you use all of your cohesive devices appropriately, and the topic is completely and fully developed. A band 8 would not be quite as good as a native English speaker. The topics are developed coherently and appropriately, but not like a native English speaker would do. And then you drop down through the band ratings until a band 4. Basic sentences are linked together, but the connective, cohesive devices are really very simple, using and or but, or frequently repeating things like however. And also the candidate may not be understandable in terms of what they're trying to say, so that in terms of coherence, there's a lot of breakdowns. When we kind of bring fluency and coherence together, the examiner is thinking about both of these things at the same time. But the thing that also has to be kept in mind is that the candidate has to meet all of the positive aspects of that band. So, for example, let's say that somebody is speaking at length without noticeable effort or loss of coherence, but they have a problem with their connective devices, okay? And sometimes the discourse markers or connective devices are not used appropriately. Well, you've got somebody that could be a band 7 here on one part, but a band 6 on the other. The examiner has to give that candidate a band 6. Thanks for watching the video. If you thought it was helpful, go ahead and like it, subscribe, leave a comment, or ring the bell. I'd really appreciate it.